Regulation 50 escalates the enforcement even further. Just as Regulation 49 creates fiction for bankruptcy, Regulation 50 creates fiction for property seizure. Normally, under the Charging Orders Act 1979, a creditor must have a proper court judgment before seeking a charge over property. But Regulation 50 circumvents that because councils can apply for a charge based solely on a liability order. No civil trial takes place and no adversarial testing of evidence occurs. This is not due process. It is regulatory conversion of liability into enforceable debt by ministerial regulation, not an act of Parliament. And these facts raise serious concerns about the lawfulness of the enforcement process and its compatibility with our constitutional and human rights protections. This power was never legislated by Parliament. It was created through secondary legislation, not by a sovereign act of Parliament as constitutional law requires. It bypasses critical legal safeguards with no trial, no judicial determination of fact, no opportunity to challenge liability, and no compliance with the standards of the Insolvency Act or Charging Orders Act, and it violates both historic and modern protections. Our historic constitutional guarantees include Magna Carta 1297, no free man shall be taken or imprisoned or dispossessed except by lawful judgment. The observance of the due process of law 1368. No property or liberty may be taken without lawful due process. The Bill of Rights 1688 forbids the creation of fines or forfeitures without the consent of Parliament, and under modern law, Article 6 of the European Convention on Human Rights guarantees every person the right to a fair and public hearing by an independent and impartial tribunal established by law. Through the Human Rights Act 1998, these protections are directly binding in the United Kingdom, yet liability orders granted without trial, without testing of evidence and without true judicial scrutiny do not meet the standards required under Article 6. No regulation, however convenient, can lawfully bypass these constitutional and human rights protections. This video is for educational purposes only. It is not legal advice. You should seek professional legal counsel before acting on any information presented.